Okay, we're back. Been a little bit. Still getting used to the new computer. Got more time now. I'm gonna take a quick look at seeing how the stream is. Yeah, last time I streamed, man, it was the wrong settings. Could have sworn the settings carried over from my last computer, but I was mistaken. So I'm gonna check and make sure we're actually getting 1080p here. We can definitely do that. Sorry. Just a moment. Stream quality is good. You know, I'm pretty bad at this. I wish I could tell if I'm actually getting that 1080. We'll find out in the end, won't we? It'll be a trial run. Let's actually play a game. If I recall correctly, we're still dealing with the strangely passive Russians. I think I selected some units already. Let's take a look at what we got. Airborne. They have been messed up. They used to have a lot more than this. Yeah. A phase. Yeah, as annoying as these guys are gonna be, I don't think they're gonna turn the tide. Business as usual, huh? Yeah, everyone's welcome. Don't exactly need the most elite soldiers. Let's bring them all in. See what kind of artillery. I don't know why, but for some reason I seem to recall we don't have we don't have German artillery backing us up this time. I think our selection is limited to Romanian. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. Oh yeah, something missing in this little detachment. I guess they left their, you know, howitzers at home. That is a problem. Oops. Yeah, they didn't pass inspection. Alright. Alright, let's, make it happen. Yeah, it's nice when the game, you know, loads in seconds, man. My, this place looks familiar. They got a ton of stuff showing up on B, or in B. Unfortunately, I do not believe they'll have the opportunity to use them. I'm seeing some weird screen... I'm not sure what to call it. It's not tearing. I don't know if you see that. Got some lines. Let's take a quick look. What's going on here? I'll be honest, I didn't look into this much at all. Oh, that's the screen that the game's on, okay. Not sure why that's set to mid. Let's put that on high. Some things are more demanding than others. I just don't know what they are. Shake cam. We're not doing that. That sounds really freaking annoying. One moment. Wow, what's going on with this? Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm looking at my computer temperature and stuff like that. I'm running Ryzen Master, or whatever you want to call it. And it's actually not that hot. It's running really nicely. For whatever reason, the menu in this game makes the computer freak out. I mean, it did that with my old one, too. I don't know. Insane. Yeah. Let's see if there's any performance issues. I doubt there will be. Let's go! Let's actually get this over with. Not the most exciting campaign in the world, but we'll make do. I got different sound system going. Bass may be a little crazy. I'm sorry if that's the case. Sounds nice on my end. Yeah, that's loud. But it's an experiment today. I honestly find those explosions and gunshots, I mean, I get why they did it. The game would be really quiet in times like this, but it does get a little old, and there's like no option to turn it off. And if there is, I haven't found it. Oh yeah, I remember you can put a trench in the water. Let's do it. Nothing really special going on over here. Barbed wire just needs to be kind of where our infantry will meet, so they can't really go anywhere. Okay, I think I recall some things from the last time I played this map. There's some areas that got really overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, I mean, their defense was not effective. We'll take a look. It's really right here. Yeah. Yeah, of course that wasn't gonna work. Ah, come on. Let me play my game, please. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Alright, so last time they got a bunch of infantry in these woods, and they were hammering some trenches that I put right here. Actually, I think I may have had no trenches, and I was sticking them in the woods. It just wasn't working out. So what are we going to do this time? We're going to do the same thing. But we'll give them some support from something else. Sorry, one moment. I got bit by some creature. It's a freaking mosquito, I think. I don't know. Mosquitoes in Arizona. Got him in G42. Yeah, MG42 right here, kind of blocked. Let's do it, man. Nice. Pack 75 usually gets knocked out pretty quick. Come back to that. Here we go. We'll run with it. Any gun I usually put in these woods here, it gets knocked out quick. Nice. Alright, let's get some stuff set up. Infantry. Maybe two can fit in there. Yeah, I think we started with like 8 of those snipers. They're freaking dying, man. It's my fault. Sorry, just checking out what I actually brought to the battle. Well, that voice is a little loud.
ascultăm.
Oof. Hopefully that's not that bad on your end. It's okay, but a little loud. Mars. All I want. Man, it's like our only recon are snipers, except for this. Yeah. Yeah, whoever ends up in these trenches, they need sniper rifles or something. At least give them some reach. I don't think LMGs alone. That's really what's happening, because they get HMGs into these woods, and they kind of just sit there, you know, take it. They have nothing to fight back with. 400 meters ain't a whole lot, is it? Yeah. So I think we have a choice here, believe it or not. We got that sniper squad, but these guys, I think we have some infantry somewhere that have sniper rifles. Or marksmen, whatever you want to call it. You know what? I take that back. Probably don't. Yeah, it's alright. Starting to turn my camera a whole lot more. I'm not sure if it's actually helping or just making people dizzy. Kind of bouncing all over the place like a bug. Yeah, that doesn't sit well.
Unde aveți nevoie de noi?
Nah. Man, these officers in this group are either dying or I'm using them already. I think they're dying. Commandant, General, whatever you want to call it, he's dead in that group. Yeah. In fact, I think he died because I put him right there. In a previous battle. Oh, want stuff here? No. Speed bump for the enemy. Oh yeah, this spot always goofs at barbed wire. There we go. Let's stick with that. Come on, let me be the artist that I am. There we go. Not stopping there. Get a good gun. Always, if I put it over there, it ends up dying. We got some kind of engineer, don't we? Engineers of some caliber. Let's find them. Got pioneers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. You guys are fake engineers. Molotovs, kind of flame troops. Yeah. We have any more? This is light infantry. I want these, but I don't think I have a lot. They're a dying breed. We got 3 of them left. Yeah, I gotta remind myself to switch out this unit, you know, get them out off the front. They need a vacation. Let's get that other group with 2 LMGs. Where you guys at? Maybe I will use... No. I don't know what I'm looking for. Gotta be something I missed, man. It don't matter. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Let's get some officers that don't have 2 dudes in the squad or something. 10. got these little tiny mortars. We can bring some of them in. That would be cool. I know I got one more of you guys left. Reveal yourselves. Gosh darn it, I'm wrong. No, I'm looking at the wrong freaking group. Sniper can't do it, but a machine gun can. I don't think we can have... we'll have some pits or something. Those recon groups don't exert influence. If they got units over here, it might... what am I thinking? Like, I don't... Doesn't matter. AI hasn't been very, challenging. Yeah, I'm taunting fate. I want them to come after me. I want an officer here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm looking for a place that has a trench that I don't want. Actually, that's fine. No officers for them. Hey man, I'm actually rocking a new computer today, so there might be a couple changes. This is kind of a test run. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a combination of things. School's been pretty bad. I mean, bad is just busy. And the new computer had some hiccups. Pretty scary. I mean, the only reason I'm saying it's scary is expensive stuff, man. So I'm a little paranoid with putting things together if I have to. I mean, should. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but you know, PC prices, part prices, are pretty bad. It's pretty common knowledge. I mean, the GPUs especially, and yeah, this is not the time to build a computer from from buying parts off of Amazon or Newegg. But a pre-made computer, like a pre-built, they do what I would do. Yeah, it's cheap. Their prices aren't affected by this supply shortage, so I don't want someone to build my computer, but it's like the only option, man. And my fears did come true, despite all my effort to do all the research I could to find the company that would actually, send something that usually arrives in one piece. They goofed with me hard. And I wouldn't say angry. It's pretty tough to make me angry, but man, I was like, biggest mistake I made was not sending the package right back. The moment that UPS guy dropped that off, I was like, man, I'm making a huge mistake closing the door right now. It turned out well. Everything's okay. Got things sorted. So far. Yeah, believe it or not, it's a 370 Ti. A very nice CPU that runs really freaking hot. And everything else is pretty nice, so it's very very good. All right, what am I doing here? Okay. It's been a while since I had something that was this powerful. It's nice. How have you been, man? How was life? Do we need barbed wire there? No. You know what? I'm gonna write a mod for this game. I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna work, but I want to make a mod that, like, it's got little boxes right here and you can tick them if you're looking for a you know, like lieutenants, officers, whatever. You can tick it and it'll highlight like what regiment has them available and like in what, yeah. So you can like boom, find them instead of me like memory of a goldfish. Yeah, I haven't actually checked by the Discord for Crisp in a while. I know you guys are working on or have already finished, I'm not sure, a mod that takes place a little bit before Operation Bag, I don't know how to pronounce it, Bagration or Bag whatever. I did see that, but I don't know if it's out or what's going on with that. Or maybe that's what you're talking about, huh? What am I forgetting? $1941, and that's it's going to be on it's the same front, right? The Eastern Front. Nice. I think it's an interesting thought. Definitely doable. I mean, they got the units, right? Yeah, I'm still reading up on what a lot of that even means. Alright, what am I doing? Huh. $6,000 meters. Yeah. Man, that took a while to set up. You know what? I was going to ask you, now that you're here, whoops. Was that loud? The chat or the unit voices. Sounds a little loud to me. I don't know if... Yeah. I'm using, I really didn't want to, but I'm using a Razer headset. It's a Black Shark, I think they call it. And they let you mess with a lot of the sound settings yourself, and it's all custom. Yeah, I like Razer, I always have, but I have had some bad experiences over like a course of 10 years. Not a big deal. Just some products died early. They look cool, man. I mean, they look like they feel good. They do their job, and man, there's been some times where the stuff just broke. I'm not sure if their product quality went down a little bit. I don't know. Alright, let's do it. Like I said, it's kind of a test. I'm gonna check back on the stream and see what happened.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
Alright.
Ne relocăm. Noi fixăm, voi înconjurați. Ascultăm. Degetul pe trăgaci.
Get in your trenches, y'all.
Mitraliera asta ucide bolșevici.
Bolshevici.
Demontează-o și mută. Indicați-ne o bună poziție de tras.
Oh man, these guys lucked out. Look at this trench, man. He can put it in the water. I like it.
Ascult, domnule.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick. What is going on with these guys? Do you not fit in that trench?
Ordonat, domnule. Toți își verifice muniția. Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule.
Yeah! Sounds like a bad freaking time. Water.
Unde aveți nevoie de noi?
Had some friends in the military, and yeah, that water, rain, it sucks. I camped in it for like weeks, but
Inamic reperat.
different thing. Thought I had 2 officers out here, man. Whatever. Not a whole lot of action going on the front here.
Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
Ooh, that's not good. Here comes those Katyushas, man.
De foc în plus.
It's real cute.
Izbește întreaga zonă.
It's about to say no casualties, and I bet those guys were not in a trench.
Stai jos.
Yeah, I didn't look over here. So that Katyusha barrage took out a Pac 75 bunker.
Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule. Inamici în față. E în flăcări.
Zur Stelle, Hauptmann!
Hauptmann!
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer!
Yeah, they once again are bringing 2 regiments to my 5.
Taxi bereit. Inamic reperat.
I think I have it figured out, though. I know why they're doing it. And I don't blame them. You have a pretty good theory, and I have no idea how you'd even fix it, but I think the AI is actually confused. They think they should win the battle based on what they're bringing. I don't know if it's a product of the mod doing something or something else. It just, the AI thinks they have a great chance of getting a total victory by bringing this.
Reglăm pe țintă.
All right.
Bolșevicii, verificați cătarea. Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
Yeah, I think the AI relies on that to determine whether they're making a good call.
Ziel vernichtet.
Let's actually organize
Zur
this
Stelle,
stuff.
Hauptmann. Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig?
Yeah, I don't think they do. I mean, that's something I haven't thought of.
Ja, Kommandant. Zur Stelle, Hauptmann. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
Ziel vernichtet.
Nice.
Reglăm pe țintă.
You know, the AI definitely has been improved, though. I think I can say that for sure between now and the beginning of the game, when it came out.
Sprenggranaten geladen.
They've made some improvements, and they've definitely made improvements over between Red Dragon and this game. Red Dragon was, man, that AI was
Geschütze auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
freaking zombie mode.
Suntem loviți. Aveți nevoie de guri de foc în plus.
Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer? Sprenggranaten geladen. Feuerbereit.
Yeah.
Am folosit întreaga muniție, domnule.
Yeah, I would not want to be the guys responsible for writing that stuff, coding it. Yeah.
Ziel vernichtet.
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit. Inamici în față. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer. Ja, Kommandant.
Ioane, jos!
Iore, sus!
Nu mai mișcă nimic acolo. 10 grade sus. Foc! Avem un nou lovit. Dinamic reperat. Oh, sunt lovit.
Oh, so lovit! I did have a guy dropping by who was Romanian. I don't know, who knows, he might see him again, but man, I was trying to pronounce these. Romanian doesn't seem too difficult to pronounce.
Aveți nevoie de guri de foc în plus.
Yeah, those poor Romanians, man. World War II was not kind to them, and they received a lot of blame.
Încă unul și-a luat-o.
Ja, Kommandant.
For one thing or another, I mean. One thing this campaign definitely does not portray is the fact that, I mean, there's so many political issues going on. I need to learn more, but man, there was a coup. Coup by the king, I think. And a lot of anti-German sentiment started boiling over when the war started like going in the other way. Yeah. I think the political issues these guys were suffering from were pretty crippling. Surprised these guys are still alive. What the heck are they doing, man? Yeah. I mean, you know, reading about Stalingrad and how that surround happened or occurred, Romanians were kind of instrumental to, I'm not sure what the correct word would be, allowing it to happen. The Russians really took advantage. Yeah, I mean, I would do it. I'm not being, I don't think I can make opinions one way or another over the effectiveness of the Romanian army, but Germans had some criticism and said it was kind of stuck. At least its leadership and organization was kind of stuck. World War I era stuff. At least that's what I read. So the AI at this point is bringing in 3 additional divisions. You can tell they're starting to hit my lines with a ton of reinforcements. And there goes my commandant. Damn it. But they don't have time to do anything about it. Yeah, look at the losses here. Crap. It's my freaking fault. I'm tempting fate with putting these guys in a 10-foot trench in the middle of a field. Yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea. Yeah, he's gone. I read a lot about Stalingrad, but I still would say I don't know enough about it. And then again, like what you read, you don't know how much of that legit. It's hard to say. I definitely couldn't tell you. Yeah, man, the rate at which those Germans were advancing in Russia, man, I wouldn't be able to keep up with them. Maybe the Romanian logistics, I heard, was pretty bad. But I tell you what, man, you would need some seriously organized, skilled, gifted logistic officers to manage getting stuff to the front in Russia. I mean, that seems like a nightmare. Got a lot of things working against you. Car got hit by an AT gun. Man, I can't remember, but I remember reading some similar stories. Commanders, high-ranking dudes being killed pretty quick. Just some weird stuff. The death of Admiral Yamamoto, or Yamamoto, I don't know how to pronounce it. That was pretty neat. It's a nice couple videos on YouTube that go into what happened. That guy was so OCD about being on time and being punctual to everything that once the Americans figured out, you know, got a break on their communication, figured out where he was going from point A to B, and they knew that guy was gonna stick to that. He did. Intercepted him and didn't make it. What's going on here? Are they still visit? Yeah. You know, it also has something to do with me putting him in harm's way. I mean, might need some help here. The game's still going, right? We're not frozen. I don't see them moving their units. Where are they? Yeah, I heard their code breaking was not working out. More than that. Man, I don't see anything. What's going on here? Oh, it is my turn. Damn, I just don't have reinforcements. I usually would look at the top here, and if that was grayed out, I would think it's still their turn. But I used all my reinforcements. Alright. It's my turn, man. And the Russians are dropping the ball here. I actually attacked across this bridge a couple streams ago. I got bored. I wouldn't say bored, but I thought maybe I could get a route going because some of these were routed. It didn't work out. Got a minor victory. Yeah, I think so. And I'll tell you what, it's not due to me. Russians are not giving it 100%. What is going on with these graphics? When I'm done with the stream, I want to figure out what is causing that crap. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Those Russians better do something quick or that, you know, victory's just slipping away for those guys. I could finish this tonight. We'll see. I do want to play another campaign. I just don't know which one to play, honestly. And I think you've played through a lot of them, right? Or most, if not all. Which one was your favorite? Do you have one? Okay. Yeah, the one I just finished that. I like that one. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of unexpected. I thought the Finnish campaign would be more like this one, where you got a lot of defense going on. But taking back Viborg or whatever that city is, it's fun. I had a good time. You know what? What does sticky selection actually do? Alright, I'm not really doing much here. On the map? You mean like the campaign map, or are you talking about like during a battle. I think I've had it once. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely been some times where I had some weird stuff going on, and had to resort to go into the settings, messing around a little bit. Alright, I forgot to yank some guys off the front, because they keep getting attacked over and over again. I think I'm fine. Got it. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm usually a little too patient with stuff like that. Game can be broken and I'll play it. I'll even stream it for people. I mean, you've seen, like, I've started so many campaigns only to have them break 3/4, 2/3 of the way through. Good campaigns, ones that I spent a lot of time on, they would just break because of a patch. It honestly doesn't bother me that much. Oh, land, you Russians, what are you doing? Let's find that unit I was talking about. Yeah, 28% casualties in some areas, man. You guys get some free time. I think it's interesting. Army General has a lot of cool things. I think it's an improvement over the campaign in Red Dragon, and I'll be honest, I like that, the one in Red Dragon. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm easy to entertain. Look at these guys, man. Sturmpistole. Yeah, silly in what way? I mean, I totally agree. There's a lot of silly things going on. Definitely agree with you on that. Did have fun with it, though. Oh, time trap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta park that stuff at the door. When I first started playing that game, I had no idea. Didn't really care either. Still don't, but after I kind of learned, I was like, what? That's a little off. Crazy scenarios. I think, yeah, the Red Dragon campaigns in general are like Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong, man. So, a little bit about myself. I lived in Hong Kong for... if you added up all the times I've been there, about a year. I taught English there, which it's got a lot of stereotypes involved with teaching English over in Asia, but it wasn't my first plan. I loved it. I loved Hong Kong, actually. And that campaign for Red Dragon, that campaign of Britain deciding to, go back on their agreement and say, you know what, China, we want to keep Hong Kong. It's ours. And, defy the Chinese. They wanted that to happen. They really wanted that to happen. Even if it meant a war. And they know about that campaign. It's crazy over there. Yeah. Yeah. I could maybe see, maybe if China was tripping over themselves due to incompetency, which is, yeah, that's totally possible. I don't think the Chinese army at that time was, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know they were reforming quite a bit. And, you hear that phrase, paper dragon, or paper tiger. Could have happened. Maybe. Oh, I think no one in the right mind would want to do that. I mean, I lived in Hong Kong. There's no way you could do what they were doing on that. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Okay. The invasion of Japan was, yeah, that was nuts. Absolutely bonkers. I played it. Alright, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, maybe if the British could somehow find a way to force a surrender, not a surrender, but some kind of peace treaty, I don't know. Negotiate an extension over the threat of war? I don't know. Maybe. Of course, I don't really know what I'm talking about. And by out there, I kind of mean Hong Kong's quite small. The territory surrounding it, quite small. I don't think the British would have a lot of room to set up the kind of kill zones. Not kill zones, but, you know, a nice defensive posture against China. Get an advantage going there. I don't know where they could do it. It's a big string of islands next to Hong Kong, too. I know the British Navy would be their best bet, for sure. Chinese Navy was nothing. I don't know. Didn't sound like anything. I'm kind of like talking out of my butt here. Okay, let's actually see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they wanted to put the Russians in something, man. And I agree, like, I would want to play as the Russians, but... where would they be? I guess they picked Japan. Yeah. Taking over China through Hong Kong. I mean, I couldn't see that. That's stupid. What I could see is China backing off a little bit after they're realizing it would hurt them quite a bit to invest or, you know, fight for Hong Kong. I could see that. Like, are these guys really that serious? Oh, I guess they are. I don't want to deal with them. Yeah, that whole Jap. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry, yeah, I got you. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked here. Alright. Don't want you guys. I'm looking for the exciting units. I know they're here. Alright, we're done. Ski Battalion. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, that Japanese campaign, man. I remember gunning for, like, the best. Once I played it a couple times. Yeah, I played it a couple times. I wanted to get the best ending or the best result. Not easy. Yeah, I had to look up a guide. Like, you have to keep this timetable. Okay, so they are being serious this time. Check that out. Skiing in the summer. I like it. Alright, same map. Let's go ahead and set up our defenses. Won't try and spend too long. Don't need much here. Infantry here don't see much action. I just need snipers. We learned some lessons last game, and I can't remember them. I didn't quite look at their units. I should have. I definitely should have. You hear that? You know what? That could be one of their supply trucks or something like that, and I wouldn't know. I know there's some people out there that can listen to that noise and tell you exactly what unit it is, but that's not me right now. There's been games where I hear that noise coming from them because, you know, they already have their units set up. I just can't see them. And I hear that, I'm like, oh god, that's a tank. And that changed my defenses a little bit. It's like a Jeep or something. I'm not going to torture my troops and put them in a trench that's submerged. It's a war. That's a war crime. Court-martial. I'm going to put a little bit more than I usually do here. I don't think it'll really mean in much, but... Using that barbed wire. Alright. Alright. What did we learn last time? Katyushas were... They always are the bane of my existence. I think Katyushas are just... Can't really counter them. At least I have yet to find a good counter. I don't know if they have Katyushas. I completely forgot to look. Oops. Yeah, man. Breaking it, softening it up. It works. It definitely works. For something... If I recall, they're pretty darn cheap in terms of material. Not best setup. Alright, so I do want to put a comment on somewhere. Let's check, let's do a test real quick. I don't think I can find out. We'll find.
Der Sieg liebt die Sorgfalt.
It's a little loud. Can't see the radius. Let's try this. But yeah, the problem with Katyushas is their inaccuracy is actually quite a strength, in my opinion. Especially defenses like this, man. I got it spread out. They don't care. I'm gonna hit something around here. Stray shot will go over here and kill my Commandant. When did Russia produce Katyushas? The first ones? I can't remember. I did read it. It's kind of late in the war, right? Late by what I believe is late. So they're definitely not going to be in the mod that you guys are working on. What I'm trying to ask. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature. I think it works. Seen some videos of the modern MLRSs the Russians have. I mean, we got something similar, but man, when those things get together and they fire on one position, it is horrifying. Same kind of idea. Alright, what am I doing? 406 meters left. Alright, let's go over here. Thought I had more, man. It's a true story. I cannot remember what battle it was, but... And I don't even know who was involved. I think it was the Saxons versus... Gosh, I don't know. The Brits for that. Medieval era, and I think one of the... King, I think, was present in the battle. Someone. He looked up at one point. And arrow got him right in the eye. Just unlucky stuff. BM-13. Yeah, that's a statement I remember reading. Alright, what are we doing here? BM-13 is like that similar looking vehicle, right, that came after that I see in Red Dragon. The freaking North Koreans love them. Yeah. Remember that campaign in Red Dragon, the first one? North Koreans, the first battle of the whole campaign is North Koreans got like, I think they have like 30 something. They love to throw them all down. It's kind of funny. Definitely fits with the North Korean kind of thing. Their little theme going. It's kind of effective. I mean, it definitely suppresses your troops. They don't care if it's inaccurate. They just have a whole freaking ton of them. It works. All right, let's. I'm daydreaming here. They don't like my barbed wire. Good lord. Alright. Well, Jesus just doesn't want us to put barbed wire there. Alright, let's get our packs. This really isn't a good spot, is it? Yeah. We'll leave that. I put a pack 75 right here last game, and within a minute it was gone. Gotta think of something better. This is great, line of sight. Goes both ways. They hit it with Katyusha, I think, so. Let's just do it. Later half of the 1930s, huh? That's something I really don't know a lot about, among other things, rocket technology in World War II. I mean, there was a point where I just suddenly realized, yeah, there were rockets. Used by pretty much everybody. Some more than others. I just didn't see a lot of examples of it. Yeah. Until production can keep up the pace of demand, those Russians definitely succeeded there. They held them off long enough. Pretty good at packing up their stuff and moving it, you know, their industry, and setting up shop somewhere else. Kept them going. Oh yeah. I remember that name. French, right? Right. The Germans have one like it? Alright, let's get this going. I wonder how accurate that thing. Yeah, it's... Look, I know it's like a terrible example, and this is a terrible, example of knowledge. Actually feeling quite embarrassed. I almost said, like, yeah, I played Battlefield 1, man. It's alternate history. But yeah, they had some rockets in that one. It was just all for show, but... And I think that they were using it in the French theater. What am I doing? Maybe they did. Just wonder how effective it was. I imagine its dispersion would be horrific. Yeah. I'm patient with the game. I love Battlefield, not because of its accuracy. I like just the blend of, you know, a big battlefield, multiple different roles, combined warfare, I think is the term. And, yeah, I just kind of like that. You kind of have to park your expectations at the door sometimes, but... I mean, the more recent Battlefields, man. Oh, God. I like that. You know, everyone's got their role. You got multiple things going on. You got the sky, ground, sea, all these things going on at once. You get to find your place, and I like that. A lot of working together, combining strengths. When it comes together, it's beautiful. Oftentimes, it does not come together. And it's kind of funny. I like it. I have fun with it. I play Battlefield 4 more often than anything else. Four definitely has some problems with it, but I like it. Alright, I'm kind of wasting time here. Let's get this going. I'm gonna put some packs first. That's some pretty interesting... Yeah, a lot of people aren't. It's definitely... When I say a lot of people aren't, a lot of folks I usually talk with. It's been kind of tough for me to find folks to play it. Went to the server, yeah, how'd that go? Enough of that. MG34s. What I'm talking about. What do we got here? This is a new unit I haven't really dealt with. Motorized. Half tracks. Only this group has them. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be a little patient. I'm not saying you're not. I mean, it definitely is. It is goofy. Which battlefield was it? Yeah, the recent battlefields, man. They took goofy and they're like, that's what defines us, man. We're going for it, and they took it. They owned it. All right, what do we got here, man? Are these? 4 rounds a minute. Whatever. Ski battalion. What do we got? Nice. Germans. Yeah, let's just put these guys. Alright. 2 sniper rifle officer group. They're back. Yeah, 4. It depends kind of when you played that game, and I'm not really trying to defend it. It had a terrible launch. Miserable. And I was so busy with school I didn't experience it, but I heard it was legendary. Alright, do we have any more trenches? Oh, come on, one more. Alright, we're gonna put that. I play 4 a lot. I play on a hardcore server. It sounds hard, legit, you know, hardcore. It's they try to make it more realistic. I'm not sure if you would call it that. No mini map. They reduce a lot of the ways of like detecting enemies. They kind of make it pretty scary sometimes. Friendly fire is on. That took a lot of getting used to. A lot of getting used to because there's so much destruction in that game. You gotta be careful about where you're shooting, what you're doing. I killed a lot of my own team. Most people usually are like, hey man, all cool, you know, I've done it 100 times to other people. Some people, they get pissed. You ruined their day. I'm brain fried here. Okay, let's go. Ski battalion, and here's your time to shine. Let's get you in here. Seen some weird graphic problems over there. And also in hardcore and Battlefield, they increase the damage of pretty much everything. I think that's what they do, by about 200%. And it's either that or the life that you have as a character is reduced. Yeah, you take a couple hits from pretty much anything, you're gone. Still a little unrealistic in the term sense that you could take some serious damage, but better. It's better than being like gods, like a normal mode. Yeah, body armor. You know, body armor. I don't know. I never got shot, but I got some buddies who had body armor, and they have been. And the way I've heard it described is, you know, it's gonna knock you on your butt, man. Like, depending on what you got shot by, it's gonna hurt you. You're gonna break some ribs, or all that force has to go somewhere. You live. That's the whole point. Not something to make you a freaking juggernaut. What am I looking for? I'm looking for more engineer, more pioneers. Germans got them, don't they? No. Yeah, that's the whole point. Live to fight another day, but probably not that day. Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy videos of guys getting shot right in the chest, and they fall over and just get right back up, but they're not the happiest person in the world. Some of them are. They're like, man, glad I had that thing on. Okay, what are we doing? These are howitzers, they are not infantry guns. Do we have infantry guns? We do have anti-air guns. You can get hit by artillery. Yeah. I kind of have a tier going, you know, if I have infantry guns, I want to use them, but I don't. I'm going to hold off on using the packs there. We're going to use the... The ski battalion's got them, these guys got them. Let's use some. That's silly, but... What are these? Oh. What are they in? What is this? Yeah, it doesn't look like these have been affected by the mod. That range stands out. I think autocannons are what, like 960 meters in the mod? Whatever. Not a big deal. You're right. So I'm gonna look at that unit one more time. Oh, it's in the recon group, isn't it? Or was it? Where was? I lost him. Of course, it's in the motorized group. So yeah, this is a ground one. Man, this is the one I was looking at, the truck. The AA, though, let's check it out. Yeah, I don't... Doesn't give me another value, does it? Just stuck at 2.2 kilometers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it just wasn't modified. Let's get some German officers. We're running out. Speaking of running out, we're running out of everything. Yeah, it totally makes sense. So, correct me if I'm wrong, he hasn't changed the Romanians, but a lot of these units do have modified stats that fit with the mod. Is it because the weapons are the things being affected? Not really sure how it works. Or am I completely clueless and I've been playing vanilla for the longest time? Okay, I mean, honestly, it looks like 90% of it is modified. I think the Romanians have a spot in maybe the new campaign you're making, right? I mean, they were involved in the first, some of the first battles, I think. I could be wrong. Sorry, kind of dragging my feet here. Really, I am. Mind is not focused, really. Alright, what do we want to do? Five to each side, so 5 divisions, you mean? The 10 total divisions, cool. I mean, that's a lot of work. Alright, this spot's a little weird. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. I know you hate being asked this stuff, but what do you guys? When do you guys think it's gonna be finished? MG34. Let's see if we got MG42s. I don't want to see. Nah. Alright, what did I want to put here? I think I'm actually going to put some howitzers. Alright, they got a 6 round per minute. Five. 4. You guys win. That's cool, man. I'm sure he appreciates all that. You guys seem like you're working pretty hard. Honestly, I've never tried modding things myself. I mean, really just basic stuff. And it takes me forever to get to a point where I'm confident. Any kind of officer. Looking for anybody. Except them. Man. Let's do it. Finish that. No officers for them. We have unsupervised soldiers in the field. Yeah, this is freaking gonna get mortared to hell. Let's get rid of this. Hold on.
Aveți nevoie de foc de acoperire?
Where can I do that? Man, I do not want to look how long it took me to get this crap set up this time. I'm just zombified. Who's the ambush specialist? There you are. Cool. Yeah, I'll take you guys. Looking a little bare bones in some places. So, for that campaign, obviously, time is the big difference. You got a lot of units that are a little... My limited knowledge, I just say a lot of the technology, or the ramp up in the war, the escalation, is just not there. You know, there's a constant arms race, I guess you can call it. But this is the beginning, kind of. So you don't see as much. Organization structure, yeah, that's something I just haven't thought about. Alright, let's get our stuff. What do we want? We want a way of dealing with their artillery in the beginning of the game. A way we can do that is set up our little howitzers. You guys, we got 3 of you. 1 here. There. Commandant needs to be somewhere. Yeah, the pack there. Yeah, that's what I heard. Also, will those high caliber anti-tank guns, anti-tank rifles be more of a use? I actually really like them in this, and I think we talked about that. They're useful. T-28s, yeah, I think I've seen what they've looked like, and it was not the most impressive thing out there. It was a... Oh, they don't have PTRs. Man, I thought they had them in the Winter War, but they may have not been on that front, or just anywhere. Alright. Man, felt like this is taking an hour. Christ. Last sniper, we're putting a sniper somewhere. Alright, let's do it! At last. I'm gonna pause there real quick. Just gonna get stuff going in the right direction before I start focusing on other things.
Los Männer, Stellungswechsel!
Los Männer! Let's do it! Don't give them too much of a view. Panzerschüsse. The Panzerschüsse and the Boys AT rifle are in Battlefield 5. That's one thing I like. I don't know why I like anti-tank guns. Or anti-tank rifles. I think it's very unrealistic. You can play as a soldier, you know, kind of running around with one on your own and sprinting across the field with one. I think they operate in teams, right? You didn't see that, did you? That's spamming you. Restream chat. Yeah, those are big guns, man. I wouldn't want to be the guys, a single guy carrying that. Yeah, this is going to be more of a serious match. So let me take the time to get this organized first, and then I'll let stuff rip. Oh, it was. So it wasn't... Could be wrong. It wasn't high caliber? Or it wasn't a higher caliber? It was just an AP 8mm. Actually, this is going to be 4. Alright.
Inamic reparat.
And some sound issues. I'm not sure if that's My fault, we'll see. Hearing some staticky noises. The boys is Arco.
Ascultăm. Degetul pe trăgaci.
Yeah, now the Russians are really showing up, man. Artillery's gonna show up in a second, I gotta hurry.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Please tell me there's no Katyushas, man. I don't want Katyushas. There's something.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Where did you come from, friend? That's heavy caliber, isn't it, man? Oh! Yep. Actually, not that much.
10 Grad nach oben. Feuer. Artillerie zu Diensten.
Here it comes. Yeah, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Sprenggranaten geladen. Feuer bereit.
That doesn't look too bad. La liminit. I think that means eliminated. Take a wild guess.
Taxi bereit.
Yeah, I don't know why I like the idea of just a anti-material rifle. I like it.
Zur Stelle, Hauptmann.
Okay, I really need to get a handle on this real quick.
Bereit für den Transport.
Okay, they need to move a little bit more. And that dispersion's not going to help out, is it?
Haben Sie Zielkoordinaten, Hauptmann? Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Lovit.
Feuer bereit.
Medic.
Artillerie zu Diensten.
Seems like I'm playing in slow motion right now. It's a little late.
Artillerie zu Diensten.
Fortunately, I don't have to really be anywhere important tomorrow, but mind is mush.
Ziel vernichtet.
There's some guys on YouTube that own some of those. Some of them borrow it. The AT rifles, man, they are interesting. Some of the modern ones are real neat.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
I wish I could remember the name of some of them.
Es mit Trommelfeuer.
I think some of them are from Turkey. I think.
Warten auf Feuer.
Real neat. Alright, so who's taking some heat here? Let's... 81 caliber.
Lovit. Ne-au văzut. Se văd bolșevicii. Verificați cătarea. Brancarde.
That'll be useful.
Der brennt lichterloh. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer.
Sucks.
Artillerie zu Diensten. Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer?
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
Should really let the counter battery stuff do their job and the heavy caliber stuff that are
Ziel
pounding
vernichtet.
Ne-au văzut.
these trees. It's a mortar.
10 Grad nach oben. Feuer. Haben Sie Zielkoordinaten, Hauptmann?
Nu mai suportăm multe din astea.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant. Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer? Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer. Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Suntem sub foc intens!
Einsatzbereit.
Okay, I think we got somewhat of a lid on their artillery.
Feuerbereit.
Man, that looks nasty.
Ja, Kommandant. Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
These mortars are a little deceptive.
Feuerbereit.
They get off a lot of shots in a short amount of time, and I'm like, man, that's
Ziel vernichtet.
looks scary.
I-am zdrobit.
Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
Alright, where do we really want to hit them?
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Yeah.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
Ah! I-am zdrobit.
Ziel vernichtet.
Ah!
Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer?
So I got a strange question. I don't think maybe you don't have an opinion, but these trails on these rounds,
Ja, Kommandant.
there might be a way to turn them off. Would you do it?
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit.
I think it'd be tough to kind of figure out where stuff's coming from, but
Nu mai suportăm multe din astea.
yeah, I was just thinking like, it's not that it look ugly, it's just when they got a lot of them going,
Lovit.
yeah.
Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
These poor guys are getting pounded.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Feuer bereit.
Alright, I called in a whole bunch of units and I'm not doing anything with them.
Gata de plecare, domnule.
Oh wow, what was that? Where's that heading? Miss.
Oh, sunt lovit.
Gotta figure out where that's coming from though.
10 grade sus. Foc.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Brancarde! Suntem sub foc intens.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Inamici în față.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Ja, Kommandant.
Lovitură directă.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Ziel vernichtet.
Sorry, one moment.
Așteptăm țintele. Lovitură directă.
Man, the dispersion on these
Aveți nevoie de
Romanian.
foc în plus.
Alright, who's dying? Oh, it's my. Yeah. Were they in the trenches?
Reglăm pe țintă. Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. 10 Grad nach oben. Feuer. Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
I-am zdrobit.
That's a lot.
Haben Sie Zielkoordinaten, Hauptmann?
I-am zdrobit. Suntem țintuiți pe loc. Lovit.
Yeah, one moment. Yeah, counter battery. What is SD again?
Tunurile
I
sunt
can't
verificate și
remember.
pregătite.
What does it stand for?
Ziel vernichtet.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Oh, yeah, the game I'm playing. Alright, what's going on here, y'all?
Medic!
Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig?
Este mort. Avem nevoie de muniție.
Those are mortars.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Suntem pregătiți, domnule.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Yeah. Oh, game over. Definitely wasn't using the artillery that I brought in enough, but yeah, so it is pretty silly. And I think that's why they added some of the counter battery like features where you can hit that button and it starts you know, shooting at stuff that probably shouldn't. But then again, when the mod took it out, yeah, I gotta do it. And if I take away those trails, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do counter battery successfully. The enemy will, but then again, the AI definitely has some handicaps. I think it looked neat. I don't know. And I don't know. I know the mod changed some of the graphics of the bullets or the tracers. They travel faster, I think. Which in vanilla, man, they were like slow. I was like, man, it looked pretty bad. I think they changed them. I like that change. If that's true, if that's what they did, that's awesome. That's what you guys do. But I was also wondering the travel time for the artillery. It just seems slow. I don't know how fast a shell moving 3 kilometers, 6 kilometers would. I don't know what that would look like. Let's see what happened here. Who did some work? Snipers as usual, or you know, getting something. This pack, wherever that was, getting some kills. I think I know where that was. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Man, I don't think that's in the game. I don't think a shell slowly, you know, loses speed. Yeah, this is when these 210 millimeter cannons start repeatedly firing on a position where infantry are grouping up. Yeah, that's beautiful. Guy even took out 122 mil. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, cool. These pioneers, I think they died though. No, they didn't. These two did. And again, I'm losing stuff to the typical suspects. High caliber weapons. Cool. Yeah, these guys did well. Yeah, I believe it. Who said that? I can't remember. I don't know why. I want to say Patton, but I don't think Patton said that. Definitely don't think that was Patton. Oh, I've heard it. I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up. You know what? I won't use my computer. I'll use my phone. Go for it, man. I was thinking the same thing. I got water here. I'm just not drinking it. Artillery, king of battle. Who said artillery is the king of battle? Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte. God fights on the side with the best artillery. No, in this game, yeah. I definitely agree. I don't think it's taking ground, but I'll definitely tell you that it's killing things. Alright, these guys are on vacation. Alright, let's see if anyone's really beat up. No? Looking good. I don't think we saw any action here for a long while. Mountain men. How about you guys? Anybody here like... Huh? I know, I probably had some super elite infantry I kind of brought up at one point and left them back here and I forgot. More ski battalion. Moving that way. Stoogs have been stuck. Yikes. At least it's an autocannon. Nebelwerfers. Yeah, I'll use these guys just for that. Yeah. MG battalion, these guys I thought would see some action. They're kind of funny. Definitely not. These guys, they're not even within striking range of an attack. They can't even launch an attack. They kind of just park themselves. Man, what has happened to you Russians? This looked scary at first, but... Yeah. Just want to make sure if there's any like really damaged units. Yeah, I think we're good. This looks a little better. One of these days, I think I'm going to be able to tell what those guys are talking about in the background in that radio chatter crap they have going on. You probably can't hear it, but the menu. It's English. And it's from Wargame Red Dragon. Alright. Seen enough. More pilots flying off course. Speaking of pilots, man, I haven't used my Air Force in a long time, and I don't think I can. Hey, freaking AI finally figured out how to use AA. Alright, I'm invested. Tonight is the night we end this campaign. I'm having fun with it, but I just don't think it needs any more time. Yeah, the AI is digging in. Maybe there's something I haven't seen? Well. These guys... Man, they haven't seen any action. Did we have some tanks somewhere? Let's see. There might be a couple more battles left. Let's do it. Now, I could shut them down with artillery, but we'll do it. I'll give them a chance. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. See you next turn. All quiet on the Eastern Front. They're moving their AA back and forth over there. I think over the past 2 turns I've seen them. They got 2 AAs and they're like covering each other, moving back and forth. Let's see. One there. There's a couple that are moving. I think this is it, man. If I hit that button, it might bump it to turn 20. The Russians are a little off course, a little behind in their objectives. They do need to, you know, bring their crap down there. And this never materialized, did it? Never should have fell back. Maybe that was like the straw that broke their freaking back. Maybe that like completely made them come unglued when I retreated my units. Who knows? Let's see if the AI has a last hurrah. Let's find out.
The staunch resistance of the German and Romanian troops on the Iasi and Targu-Frumos line gave the 6th Army enough time to counterattack.
Is that how you pronounce it? Iasi? Is that how you said it? Staunch resistance. German and Romanian troops. Where's the 6th Army again? I'm not sure if they're in Romania, maybe.
Spearheaded by the 10th Panzer Grenadier, the counteroffensive hit the 2nd Ukrainian front off balance in the flank, sending it reeling back on its starting position.
Yeah, in my campaign, these guys never showed up. I think they're talking about the folks that are supposed to be, you know, coming in over here. But I yielded that position to the Russians mistakenly. Actually, it's right here, 10th Panzer Grenadiers. Counteroffensive. They're talking about like here. Yeah, that never happened. I guess I gotta say something. Would be cool if they actually took what occurred in the campaign and like drummed up some kind of conclusion. I'm not sure what the hell they would say about my campaign, but Russians crippled by indecision, failed to make a move. Cool. Yeah, oh, wow. Who knew? Soviet mobile groups quickly closed the trap behind the doomed German formation. How fast did this actually happen? Oh, and yeah, 2 days. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was like week later, Romania. Yeah, they're already dissolved. King launches a coup. Bucharest gets arrested. The Romanians they join the Allies. Yeah. Welcome to the team. Yeah, this sounds like a horrible situation for the Germans. So the 6th Army was in Romania. Okay. $150,000 troops in Romania. And the entire Romanian army basically lost it in 2 days. At least at that point it was decided. What are they showing in the picture here? Some Russians looking pretty happy. What the hell is that one of our artillery pieces? That yeah. It's some Russians. Yeah. Those guys don't look too thrilled. I think they surrendered. Get that camera out of my face. You're taking them off to the gulag. Sorry, I'm just watching the video. The tank, T-34. I think. Got some child soldiers. I think it's troops surrendering, yeah. Yeah, get that thing out of my sight. The artillery sucked. A common theme in a lot of these Russian videos. They got 4 or 5 guys with those Kupashas or whatever you call them, submachine gun, just jumping over a bunch of fences. This is a long video. Pretty good. Yeah, that bridge looks like it's out of action. Alright. I've seen what I want to see. Let's see what we got. Total victory. Got an achievement. Look at that. Black Sunday. Oh no. 0. And I would say they tried, but man, they didn't. They didn't. Let's see what it cost them. Not a whole lot of action if you look at the casualties. Yeah, not a whole lot at all. It's like my Danish campaign had far more casualties than this, I think. I lost 32 tanks. I think there was a battle where I lost a lot. They didn't destroy one of my airplanes. Cool. I didn't even use them. I think maybe the first few turns. Sorry for dragging my feet this entire night, but it's over. It's finally over. I'm going to take a quick look at the campaigns. Do want to play another, but I do want to play the Russians. I played Axis 2 campaigns in a row. I know some people like to play campaigns back to back. Now, Iasi, I think is how you pronounce it, one I just played. If that was played with the Russians, that would be a lot more interesting, I think. It'd be a little frustrating, I think. You really have to haul it from turn 1 to get to that last objective. What would be fun? A fun campaign for me would be one where you get to use some interesting regiments and divisions, whatever. Something unique. A lot of the Axis campaigns have that. Because they have a nation that isn't German. But we always have Russians. Orsha. I played Orsha on stream. A lot of the Russian campaigns are kind of similar. And also, yeah, I'm looking for one where it's Russian and it got some balance going, you know? This campaign, Karelia, man, that... good balance. Gameplay there. Very unexpected, and I liked it. There's the other Romanian campaign. I'll take a look at it off stream and see if it looks interesting as the Russians. Burning Baltics. Still like burned. No pun intended. Still pissed off that my campaign got raised. I was doing really well, I was having a great time. I might play it as the Russians. Playing as the Russians was fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. That campaign was, you know, kind of a dud, but yeah, it was something. I had some fun. Go ahead and end stream. I might play again tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for watching.